style. Not the doctor of medicine, but the WODdoc.
This has started, so you guys can
Are
go
you serious?
whenever
Okay.
want.
Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project365, episode 20. I'm here with the owner of CrossFit GSP, the one, the only, Kenny Santucci, and he's going to help us out today. We're talking about overhead position and getting the arm overhead, and one of the limiting factors, getting the arm over top, getting that nice stable position is the subscap. And just to give you guys a little bit of anatomy here, the subscap, as the name might imply, all right, we'll look at this beast of a lat that he has here, okay? If we have the shoulder blade on this side, okay, we have a front and a back, okay? On the back, we have a whole bunch of muscles which we were referring to as the posterior cuff a couple shows back. If we go to the inside, not this lat comes in right here, but if we follow underneath deep into that, Kenny turns this for me right here. So if we follow in deep underneath that, right, we're gonna hit the back end or the front part of that shoulder blade. And in there we have this muscle that's responsible for what's called internal rotation. That's when the arm comes in like this. And that muscle contracts, okay, it's called your subscapula. And what it could do is when it gets tight, from kind of like in that slumped posture the whole time, give me a nice slumped posture for me, right? That muscle gets tight, it gets adaptively shortened. So now, when I want Kenny to go overhead, get those armpits out, all right, that tight muscle might limit that. So today we're gonna give a little bit of a myofascial release with the broomstick. Everyone has this, it's a little bit different. I'm gonna show you by myself, and then I'm gonna have Kenny do it himself. So we're gonna put a broomstick into the corner of into the floor here. I'm gonna take my thumb, and all I'm gonna do is go somewhere just above my nipple line and find that big meaty lat part, okay? And I can move my shoulder blade around until my thumb butts up against it, okay? Right there, I'm gonna insert the end of the broomstick at that same spot. Now, once I come down, I'll kind of find a hot spot. I'll move it around until I find that hot spot. And once I find that, I kind of have my body situated. I'm gonna rotate the broomstick itself, and what that does is it kind of protracts my scapula. It kind of drags it out over the knob of the broomstick. So bring Kenny in here right now. So what we're gonna do, we go to his nipple line. We just go up just a little bit. We find the bottom of the armpit right there. I'm gonna get my thumb in right there. Kenny, lean forward for me. Get in right there, and he'll be able to find that one spot. And what he does, so protracting the scapula means, okay, so this is retracting. He brought it back, kind of covering up any muscle that might be under there, hiding it with the rib cage. If he brings this arm down and kind of internally rotates that broomstick, what you'll notice is the shoulder blade comes out like this, and that's what we want to do, because that way now we can get in there and start moving. So if we have him kind of internally rotate, externally rotate, you'll see that protraction, retraction of the scapula. You're kind of dragging that subscapula over the end of the broomstick. So I want him to do is get in here, turn that 10 into a 5, and then we're going to retest. Obviously, we would have tested right before. Bring that arm up overhead. Bring it in line right here. Any better? Say yes. You're on TV. All right. Hey, guys, go ahead, try that out, your prescription. Get yourself a broomstick. Get in there just like we just showed you. Spend about 2 to 5 minutes turning that 10 into a 5. Make sure you test before, retest after. Until next time, we'll see you tomorrow. We're optimizing function to optimize performance.